Good afternoon to my coach and my classmate. My name is Agrotechnology. My topic is about precision agriculture and ICT tools and sensor. Before we enter the topic deeply, I need to define the precision agriculture. Precision agriculture is also known as the precision farming. It's a farming management strategy that uses technology to gather, analyze, and manage data to optimize crop production and resource use. So now let's figure out how the sensor, drones, and digital tools collect from data. The data is analyzed using the apps of software. Farmer applies inputs such as the water, fertilizer, pesticides only where they need. This can help them to reduce the cost, save time, and improve the yield. As example, farmers use soil data to know that whether need to be applied fertilizer to the certain area with what the nutrient deficiency. So to fulfill the precision agriculture, the key features of the farm needs to have the data-driven farming, how they work. First, they will using the tools collect the information such as the temperatures, moistures, and plant health. The farmer checks the data on a phone or computer to make the decision based on the facts, no guessing, blame me. So second, we'll be using the SSCM. It stands for Site-Specific Crop Management and how they work. Fields are divided into zones, example in large scales of the farm. So to manage a farm, we can manage it by each zone by treating with the different based on what the zone needs. So for example, one area may receive a lot of water, which means they don't need much irrigations, and another area is less than. So the another less moisture area they need irrigation. Since the precision agriculture is already brief, I will need to let us know ICT tools and sensor and how they work. ICT tools and sensor is defined as the ICT tools that can be help the farmers to control, monitors weather, soils, and crops in real-time data. So the first I will going to talk about the soil moisture sensor and the working. The sensor is they will be placing in the soil first. Then the second step will be using measure how the water is present in the soil. The data is sent to the mobile phones or any apps or applications in the laptop. The farmer will be water only where they need. As example, an alert will be appears when farm is detect that is lack of the water, so which means the soil is dry. So the farmer may need to turn on the irrigation to irrigate the farm. Now we talk about the second ICT tools that we use in the farm. Weather sensor, how they work. First, they will be install the device of the weather stations, a small device which installed in the farm at the center of the farm. Then they collect the data about the rainfall, temperatures, winds, and humidities. All this data will be sending the data to the clouds or phones app. From the data here, the farmer can decide to planting, spraying, or harvest time. Based on this data, they can make more precise decisions. The third ICT tools is the NDVI cameras. NDVI cameras first will be works with a mount on the drones or tractors. So they capture the image of the crops using a spatial sensor, and then analyze the light reflection from the leaf, which means the red lights and also the infrared lights. So showing which plants are healthy or stressed right now in the condition. As example, NDVI can detect the plant stress earlier than the human naked eyes. The last is the IoT-based monitor platform. How they work? All devices such as the sensors, cameras, weather tools connect to the internet. The data is sent to the platform such as the mobile apps, dashboard, or clouds. The farmer can monitor everything in real-time data and get alerts whether what action need to be do the next step. So example, soil data, temperatures, drone image appears on a farmer's smartphone or the laptop. So this is all IoT based monitor platform can do. Other than ICT tools, now we talk about the IoTs in the farm and how they work. As example, there are several use cases using IoT in farm. The first will be crop management. Sensors and drone checks the plant growth. Farmers monitor problems early. The second use of the IoT tools is the smart irrigations. Soil moisture sensor trigger the irrigations only when they're necessary. They can be automatic or manual to control it by depending to the soil conditions. Third will be the soil health. Sensor tests the pH and nutrients. And also, this data can help the farmer to whether need to planning to do fertilize it and apply or not. This is based on the varieties of crops and also the soil needs. The fourth cases of IoT in farm that we use is the weather monitoring. Weather station gives a real-time forecast such as the temperatures, humidity, rains, and temperatures. From those data, farmers can avoid spraying in rains or strong winds. This is because when spraying in rains, the pesticide will be flushed off by the rains, and also they will be suggested to apply when the wind is not strong, which means it's against the wind. This can be easily to track on the pesticide on the crops. This will be more sufficient and convenience. Number 5, smart greenhouse is the IoT used in the farm. As example, we based on the temperature and humidity sensor, we can know the temperatures and moisture and humidity in the greenhouse. Then we can be wider to switch on the fans and water system such as the mist or the irrigations automatically. So if in the hot weather, we may need to apply the fans and also water system. And the light is switch on whether in the plants that need photo period is longer. So this is based on what the needs in the smart greenhouse. The pest management use the IoT in farm. So they're using the camera or traps detect the insects. So if the insect is a lot in the mouth, so they can be sent a lot of the alerts to the farmer earlier whether need to be apply the insect nets or not, or any insect threats. So drone monitoring is the last that we use the IoT in farm. Drone can scan the fields quickly, as mostly they will be applied at the palm oil field and paddy fields and also the coconut fields. So based on they can be shown the problems area using NDVIs. What I say just now can know the plant health. So just now we talk about the ICT tools and also the 7 uses of the IoT in farm. Now we talk about the data collection of tools. So first will be the weather stations. Weather stations will be installed on the site at the center of the farm and can tracking the environment changes by sending the data automatically to the apps. So this is how they work. The second will be the soil moisture sensor. The soil moisture sensor the farmer needs to bury in the soil. So the soil data can be measured is the water content and sending alerts whether it's too dry or wet. And the last is the multispectrum drones NDVI. They apply NDVIs. What I say just now, the drone is scanning the fields, which is mostly using in the large scale farming. So they fly over the fields, maybe high or low based on the conditions. They capture the crop's health image. From the data, they can turn into the vegetation maps to know which plant is either healthy or not healthy. This is all about the precision agriculture and ICT tools and sensors applied in farm. That's all from us today. Thank you.